Hello and welcome back to part 3 of Tourette Syndrome Q&A. Frequently asked questions about Tourette's. I'm an ambassador for Tourette Syndrome Association Australia. My name is Seamus Evans. I was a television presenter for many years right here in Australia for Network 10 on a bunch of kid shows, and I was a radio presenter. I've also done a lot of stand-up comedy, and that is me. Let's answer some questions. Does Tourette syndrome ever go away? Short answer, no. Long answer, yes. Moving on. Some people, it does go away. And when I was diagnosed, the doctor said it should go away at about 18 or 21. And it didn't. So I remember leading up to my birthdays, I was like, yes, only 2 more sleeps and I don't have Tourette's. Woke up the next day, it was still there. And that seems to be the common story with so many people that I meet in the Tourette syndrome community, that it doesn't go away. Some people may grow out of it. Some of my viewers here on YouTube, and they've said, yeah, it went away, I only had it as a kid. But I feel that's a more rare story, and it's more common that it never goes away. So I always say, nope, you've got it for life. The reason being, I had to come to terms with it. And I accepted the fact that I had Tourette's, and that was a bit of a journey. That was a psychological, emotional journey internally where I went, right, I've got to accept this thing, man. It's not going away. And then when I turned 18 and it didn't go away, and then again when I turned 21, it didn't go away, I had to make that acceptance journey again and say, oh, well, I'm in here now. This is it. This is for life. I don't like it when people say, yeah, you grow out of it, because if you grow out of it, you know, all the best. So I think it would be best to accept very early on that it's not going anywhere. So no, Tourette's doesn't go away. Can I control it? Yes. I have learned, I've spent many, many years, especially when I worked on television, I had to learn how to redirect my tics, and I made a very conscious psychological decision. I will control my tics. I will not let my Tourette's control me. I meant that in life, my career, job opportunities, anything. I never wanted my tics or my Tourette's to stop my potential, my goals, my job, my career, relationships, anything. I never wanted it to hinder me. So I had to learn how to manipulate. I manipulated my tics, redirecting them. It's actually called CBIT, I think. CBIT, yeah. Cognitive Behavioral Intervention Therapy. I didn't do that. I had to learn this on my own. I had to sit there, I had to register a tic. Oh, my shoulder, it's about to tick. And I would have to explore different ways. Instead of doing that, I would it's a bigger movement, but the best way to describe a tic is like a little itch, like a sensation. So I had to get that sensation without doing that. So I'd get it there and I noticed a lot of tensing, like for example, my pec. I tense my pec like that as one of my tics. So for example, I'll massage and I feel as though that kind of massages the tic away. Or I do a lot of tensing, a lot of stretching, and I feel as though it gets it out. And over a long period of time of doing that all day, every day, I call it a management. Send it from there to your knee, whatever it is. I remember there were so many times where I had to tic when I was on screen, and I was like, oh, I can't tic. So I would tense my stomach, roll my stomach, clench my butt cheeks. And I would do these things until I found a way to satisfy that tic without actually doing it. I don't do that anymore unless it's a tic that I don't like, or that is debilitating or frustrating, or that hurts me. Because I'm an ambassador for Tourette's, I don't hide it. I never control it. I never manipulate them. Unless it's a tic that I don't like, then I'll work on that one in particular. But it's an ongoing thing. It's a management. The day you stop, the day they come back. Do I wish I didn't have Tourette's? No. Because of what I said earlier, where you got to accept it. If I sat here and said, yes, I wish I didn't have them, well then it kind of subconsciously goes against that acceptance journey, in my opinion. I want to be confident and strong and be like, nah, keep it. It's there, it's mine, I love it. Because the moment I show any sort of doubt in that approach, then I feel as though my Tourette's will get the better of me. I feel as though my mindset, my attitude, is really important when it comes to my Tourette syndrome journey. So I make it very 100%, I love it, this is mine, and I'm proud of it. I don't want to go to 99% because then there's like a weak link in the armor, if you will. Is there a cure or any medication? I have never taken any medication for Tourette's. I do know that THC and marijuana does some sort of treatment. I don't know. I don't experiment with that. I don't like it myself. I was a teenager once, all right? Yes, I have experimented very few times, and every single time I freaked out, I hid under tables, and I didn't like it at all. So I do not touch marijuana at all. I don't like it. That's me personally, you know, if you do it, as long as it's legal. But apparently, yeah, THC and apparently medicinal marijuana can help with tics. However, I know some people who are on it and they still tic. There is no cure. Short answer is there is no cure to Tourette syndrome. There's a big garbage truck there that's gonna ruin this. Why don't you go away, alright? I'm trying to film me. What are you doing, alright? Capiche? Mate, I'm trying to film it. What are you gonna do to make it a noise? Short answer is there is no cure. No cure. Nothing. Doesn't exist. You can't take a pill or get a procedure done and you don't have Tourette's. There is something where it's called deep brain stimulation, where they put prods in your brain and go zzz, zzz. I know people who have done that and they still have tics. So I don't think it's 100%. There might be some things out there that can reduce them, but it doesn't take it away. What would I say to someone who has recently been diagnosed with Tourette syndrome? I would say good luck. Welcome to the party, man. It's a hard journey, but it is up to you. It is up to you of whether you're gonna let Tourette syndrome control you or you can control your Tourette syndrome. Adversity can make you a hero or a victim. You still have that adversity. You cannot control the cards you are dealt with in life, but you can control how you play that hand. You can bluff a whole table in poker when you've got nothing. Just because you have Tourette's, it doesn't determine your future, and it doesn't necessarily mean it will hold you back. Some people's Tourette's are much severe than others and are much worse, but that's your journey and it sucks. So I would very strongly say, do everything you can to keep mentally healthy. Take care of your mental health. Look after your confidence, look after yourself. Man, learn to love it, because it's not going anywhere. If you like this video, like the video, subscribe to my channel for more Tourette syndrome content. Leave a comment. What did you think? Any more questions? I would love to hear from you. Have a great day.